Hello and welcome to Smiling Souls. This is Stephanie Keenan Ray and Wendy T. How are you doing, my dear?
Hey, good. So I had to put a straw in my coffee
Why?
because I filled it up too high and the foam was about ready to come over the top.
Is it a hot coffee that you're drinking via straw?
No,
Okay, then that makes sense.
no. It's a cold coffee, but it was like all the way up to the top, and I'm like, I don't want to drink it on the call and have this huge like foam.
Have a beautiful mustache.
So that's my remedy.
I like it.
Anyway, how are you today? Yeah.
I'm good. My curls are actually behaving quite nicely, so that makes me happy.
Yeah. Your curls are just on point today.
Yeah. Yep. I was extra with them today. Last night I took a shower last night and I put them in those like silk rollers.
Well,
and then I
fancy.
put my silk bonnet on. And yeah. And then I look like a goofy person, but it's okay.
I'd like to see pictures.
Okay, next time I do it.
Okay.
All right. What'd you pull for a card today?
I pulled from my Whispers of Aloha. Care for the ocean. Be aware of your impact.
Maui's hook.
And I was like, okay, yeah, I'm pretty, careful with the ocean and the environment. Obviously, the message is more than that. And it goes on to say, by the way, in Hawaii, you see these hooks everywhere. Necklaces, as far as the eye can see.
Maui's. It's Maui's hook.
It's Maui's, but more than that, it's
their fishing hook.
Fishing hooks, yes. It says this hook symbolizes power, affluence, a reverence for the ocean, and an abundance of water and sea life. Everywhere we go and everything we do, we are exchanging energy. Be conscious of the currents of give and take and the ripples or waves you make as you move through the world. Everything is connected. You are influenced by your environment, and in turn, you leave your mark on those around you. When you visit the ocean, you might leave refreshed, but inadvertently leave something behind. Perhaps you clear up some rubbish that was left by others. Today, turn up your awareness of what you take away from your interactions, as well as what you leave behind. Let's see. Yes. Okay, good. Hawaiians have a profound bond and love for the ocean. This connection supports the significance of the Hawaiian fishhook. The hook-shaped pendant is believed to take on the energy of its wearer and may be worn to ensure safe travels. The fishhook represents the patience, determination, and grit of the fisherman. Hand-carved and individualized by the crafter, the sides of the hook are smooth and rounded. On completion, the piece is polished to a soft sheen. I have considered getting a fishhook necklace every time we go to Hawaii, but here's why I don't. I feel like I'm going to catch myself on this thing. You know me. This will
Maybe
happen.
I had one from St. Croix that it's kind of similar concept, but they took a piece of conch. So it's like the conch where it starts to twist.
Yeah.
And I loved it, but the chain actually broke, so I need to put it on a new thing.
Yes, you do. Yes, you do. Anyway, so that's my card. What'd you pull?
So for myself, I pulled Beloved One. And it is Archangel Shamal. It says, I'm helping you with your spiritual soulmate relationship. Love is in and around you right now. You don't need to search for it. Rather, by holding loving thoughts and conducting loving actions, you attract and manifest love in all aspects of your life. Call upon me to guide your thoughts and actions to bring romance into your life. Converse with me regularly about your love life, and I can help you fall in love with your life and heal and manifest wonderful relationships. Shamal's aura is a pale green, like springtime leaves in the morning sunlight. You can feel close to Shamal's loving energy by wearing or carrying green fluorite crystals. Yes. So I think that's interesting because, I mean, I think on a level too of just raising the vibration of love. That seems to be an important thing right now. So
Yeah.
mhm.
Yeah. We need to shine our light even brighter than ever.
Exactly.
Right.
And then for Danielle, I pulled the prosperity card, the one that magically fell onto my desk last week. So I thought that was interesting.
Keep showing up.
A good one.
Right? So Archangel Ariel,
Mhm.
your material needs are provided as you follow your intuition and manifest your dreams into reality. I'm pouring a cornucopia of prosperity upon you and your life, and ask that you open your arms to receive. Some of the treasures will come in the form of brilliant ideas, and some will come as opportunities. We'll work together to realize your highest dreams. And I ask that you give any worries to me. God and I love you very much, and are happy to help in this way. We know that you'll pass along the goodness to others as well. Working with Archangel Ariel, Ariel is involved with divine magic, which means instant manifestation of the highest will. Ariel helps you attract any support you need in your life's mission. Know that it's normal and in the light for miracles to occur in this arena. Ariel's aura is a pale shade of pink, and if you wear or hold a rose quartz crystal, your heart will open further to Ariel's magnificent love. Ask her for whatever you need, and she'll guide you accordingly.
Ooh, I love that.
Yeah.
My arms are open to receive.
Yay!
That's the way to do it.
Yeah, that was great.
Awesome. Thank
That was
you. I'm
great.
glad you enjoyed that.
Yeah, thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. Step into a deeply held space of presence and clarity, crafted just for you. The one-day retreat is a beautifully tailored journey into your heart's desires. A day of personalized guidance, embodied practices, nurturing equine connection, and nourishing lunch, plus follow-up support to weave insights into daily life. Now, for those called to go deeper, the 2-day immersive expands this experience with extra time for inner exploration, extended horse medicine, overnight rest, and richer integration. This is ideal for women who are ready to break through the confusion, reconnect with essence, and step forward into their next chapter. To find out more, visit wildawakewoman.com/1-2-day-immersives. See, and so now, after all these beautiful readings, I get to introduce our guest to Smiling Souls this morning, Danielle Gaudette. Danielle is an emotional healing coach and certified practitioner of emotional freedom techniques and transformative art healing. I can't wait to hear more about that. She has dedicated her life to helping others do the work she is committed to doing for herself. The work of transforming emotional suffering and, in doing so, uncovering the innate light of self-love within. Didn't your card mention light? Interesting. Bringing over 2 decades as an energy guide, she gently leads her clients toward inner healing and self-acceptance with compassionate understanding. So a big welcome to Smiling Souls to Danielle Gaudette.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
Of course. Our pleasure.
Yeah.
So, tell us how you got into all the things that you do now.
All the things. Especially the art thing. I'm interested about that.
Yeah.
So the art thing is sort of the end of a long, I mean, it's the most recent, I would say, chapter. That's how I would describe it, in a long journey, which started in 2000, so a long time ago, where I was experiencing my own extreme emotional suffering. I was always very sensitive, and I'm adopted, so I had reunited with my birth mother at that time, and my mental, emotional health kind of unraveled. And for some reason, I had just some intuitive sense like, I need to solve this. I need to go within. I need to find the peace inside of me. No one's gonna no one's gonna be able to give it to me. Like I can't find it anywhere I look. So I was 23, but I had that sense. So I got connected to a mind, body, spirit practice, which is based from a Korean tradition. It's called Body and Brain, and I just fell in love with it completely. I didn't know anything about energy at that time, and it was so healing for me. So I dove in fully, whole body, and really committed to that work for myself and for others for about 20 years. I was a teacher, trainer, healer. I ran centers all around the United States. I lived in different cities. And it led me all the way to 2020, where so many things changed in the world, and it like transported me into a big change. And I wrote a book, and that was really, it like lit up my soul. And then I had the desire to kind of reach people outside of the centers. So I started to share online. And I'll just fast forward to the present, where I'm now working. I shifted. I'm only working part-time with that company now. I still teach some classes with them, but I'm more remote and I work online. And in the past decade, I got really into the emotional healing aspect of how, because that was what I needed. So I wanted to, like, that's my niche, that's why I used energy and spiritual healing. So I want to help others find that as well.
I see. Okay.
So I became certified EFT practitioner, and then I got introduced to the transformative art healing. And because it's the same thing, it's moving energy, it's connecting spiritually, it's shifting the negative beliefs in your subconscious. So it's all the same work. That's it in a nutshell, how I got here.
That's awesome.
At the risk of talking for the whole hour, I just summarized it.
That's beautiful. We want to hear you talk for the whole hour. Yes. And you mentioned a book. Tell us more about that.
Yeah. So I published it in 2022. It's called Healing Tree, an adoptee's story about hurting, healing, and letting the light shine through.
Oh, I know someone that needs to read that. Sorry, I'm just reaching down for my paper. So tell me that. I would imagine that came about because of your reconnection to your birth mother.
Yeah, so I reconnected with my birth mother in 1998, and then I started my healing journey in January 2000. So it was like parallel, right? So I'm doing my own inner work. I'm discovering the worlds of energy healing, lots of somatic training. There was like a yoga element and a Tai Chi element and a spiritual element. But at the same time, I'm like trying to form this relationship with my biological mother. And my biological father too. I met him as well, but it was a lot more, there's a lot more like karma with my biological mother.
Oh, I see.
Okay. And I had also a lot of karma with my mother who raised me. I adored her, but she suffered with mental illness. So the book is like a whole story about how I struggled, and then the tools I used for healing, and then how that impacted my relationship with my birth mother. Because that's been like a healing journey as well. Yeah, a really big one.
That's interesting.
And it's funny because 1 week from yesterday, I'll be going to visit her. So I'm having a vacation with her. So we still, we've grown closer through the healing work I've done. I feel like it's very positively impacted that relationship. And there's been tremendous amount of healing between us.
Nice.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah. That is incredible. I love that. I'm going to look that book up and give it to as a referral to somebody.
Oh, thank you. Yeah. The second part of that book, I'm sharing all the tools from the practice that I did for 20 years. So it's like rich with my story, but also tangible tools that people can use. But it's outdated. So I keep, there's like a little bee in my brain that's like, you need to write another book now. There's a new chapter. So we'll see. We'll see where that goes.
That's exciting.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah. 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 It would be, but that's a big undertaking.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. But it's so transformative writing that. So that book changed my life, I would say, writing it. Yeah.
Ooh. So the next chapter, could it
Yeah.
possibly change your life again?
I think so. I feel like something in telling your story. And then, you know, the editing process that comes with writing a book, it's like you have to revisit that story over and over and refine it. And like, is that what happened? And was there another piece? And that process alone, I felt like I was healing the story even more deeply. But also, it's so empowering to get that story out and to like produce a finished product and to share with people who resonate. And I got messages from people from all over the world. So that was so empowering. So I feel like if I wrote another book, it would but it was like the beginning of a new chapter of self-empowerment. So I feel like if I wrote another book, it would just be like a next level of empowerment.
Indeed. And shining that light into the world.
Yeah. Yeah,
like raising that vibration, especially right now.
Exactly. Yeah.
No pressure.
I completely agreed with you when you shared that at the beginning, Wendy, like how important it is for people at this moment in the world, for people to know their light and share their light.
Yeah. Well, I was just picking up on what Steph said. Yeah.
But it's true.
It's
true.
So
yeah.
true.
Yeah. And all the cards all said that, everything, right? It's so important. Yeah. Yeah. I feel that as like I feel like a sense of purpose in that.
Yeah.
And the emotional healing work that I do is really just helping people to polish that light. Because we all have the light, but that's like the dust, right? That covers the light. So we just can recognize it as that, and then we can keep polishing, our lights get brighter. Yeah.
I'm having a fit over here, Steph. You know why?
No.
The card that I pulled a while ago with the bowl of light.
Yes. Polishing. Yes. Your stones of light.
Oh,
Tell Danielle about it, because we can't be talking cryptically and leave her hanging.
Yeah. So I can't find the card in the deck, but I can find the thing. So it's, I don't know if you can see this or not. It's a
choose your potential.
It's a bowl of light.
I see.
And it's just emanating, and it talks about it's your light to shine. And bottom line, the bowl of light symbolizes the light you hold within yourself. So as you're talking, Danielle, I'm like, oh my gosh, this is the true essence of your being. Think about whether you have diminished or hidden your light. Because over time, or not even over time, but you start your day with this bright, beautiful bowl of light. And throughout the day, things get piled on top, whether it's thoughts, whether it's, whatever.
Right.
And this card talked about, well, sometimes you just have to turn the bowl over and let those things fall away so your light can shine.
Yeah.
Sorry. I was just like,
and the reason she's so excited is because we've decided that card totally represents what we do here. So,
right. Yeah, I'm with you. It's so important. I think it's the most important thing that we can all do. And so in the world of emotional healing, at first, people can feel like I'm just suffering, or I want to have more peace or love myself more or let go of this issue. And that's very important. But in doing that light now can shine, and then that helps the whole, the collective. So it's it's a total win-win when we do our own work for ourselves.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Yeah.
So yeah, tell us more about the art therapy, how you got into
Yes.
that, and
Yeah.
you know what it entails.
Yeah. How does that
Sure.
work?
Sure. So actually, I had a mentor in my EFT certification course,
Mm-hmm.
and then she is an artist.
Mm-hmm.
She's also into EFT, and she had her own kind of download where she sort of over a period of time put these 12 steps together and calls it transformative art healing, and then it's branded now as its own modality. So I
wow.
was in the front line. I was in the beta course to get certified for that, and I was surprised myself because I am not the person who's like that much into art.
Mm-hmm.
I don't have anything against it. I doodle, but I was not I would never consider myself an artist, although whenever I say that, people are like, everyone's an artist. And I agree,
Mm-hmm.
but I just wasn't into it. And I didn't use it for my own healing. I did a lot more emotional, energetic, maybe talking, maybe journaling, maybe exercising, kind of processing.
Sure.
But she had us try it one night in a class, in a mentor class, and I couldn't believe how profound it was. Even though I was like, I don't know if I'm going to like this. I don't really know about art. I'm not going to I'm not going to claim that I'm an art therapist in any way, but I'm going to try it because I'm so open to like all things healing.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It was so profound. I couldn't believe the shift. There was a huge emotional shift.
Mm-hmm.
And then that night, and towards the end of there's two parts to the process. The first part is like sort of the clearing, and the second part is called the inputting, right? Where we connect and we align to like a new message, a new choice.
Wow.
And that is the part where we get to meet with our spirit team or whatever divine influence wants to help us at that time.
Right.
And I love that aspect as well, because emotional freedom technique alone is beautiful to process emotion, but doesn't always bring in that spiritual element. It kind of depends on the receiver.
I see.
But I find great healing in that space. So I'm always trying to bring people around to that place from wherever they start. But this is worked right into the 12 steps. So I feel so like a new person at the end. So it's basically a combination of EFT, guided meditation, some creative artistic exercises, and you keep sort of alternating through until you have this finished product. And as I practice it, because as I'm taking the training, I'm practicing it constantly with myself and with many people. I was really surprised at the benefit. It's like it's like sneaking around your conscious thinking mind. It like sneaks around the back door and clears something from your subconscious that you didn't even know that was going to happen. I see Stephanie nodding because you're familiar with the artistic process,
I mean,
right?
and so I started the art network, the creative network, and then recently I've started some courses that are kind of my own version of kind of art healing as well, but I kind of come at it similarly but different. But it's so important how people and the people who joined my 10-week program, a lot of them, the first day I asked why they joined, and they all had some degree of like art trauma where they're like, I was told that I suck at art, or I just suck at art. I didn't get that gene, or whatever, right? They've all got a story of like, I suck at this, but I figured I would try. Most of them are friends with me, so they're like, I trust you, that sort of thing. And then they were like, I just needed some self-care. And because that's kind of where I'm leaning into it as the starting point is that it's self-care. And then if it goes deeper, If you allow it to go deeper, great,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
And so, yeah, we do some meditation. We do all sorts of different things. Like I've done a little EFT tapping with them, and but then we'll like have talking points and journals and whatnot to work through emotions around certain things, and everything has a theme each week, and then they dive into a project, and it's just amazing to see the things that come out of them while also still learning a little bit about color and what that represents, and about how you can make an abstract painting have meaning and things like that, and symbolism and whatnot. And because we also look at it at, we're tapping into our creativity to help in self-care, but also there is a piece where we'll quickly chat usually about how this can also apply to our business. So it's a little bit of both worlds, but
Brilliant.
it is really fascinating to watch the transformation of people, like even just in a matter of weeks, like how quickly they are shifting in an evening, they shift, right?
Yeah.
But in a matter of weeks, the degree of shift is so powerful. And seeing the work and the joy is the best part. Yeah.
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 Yeah. Yeah, I agree. I love seeing how someone changes and transforms, and they're usually surprised with themselves.
Yeah. Yeah. Like yesterday, because I'm also doing like a summer camp one right now. And so that's supposed to be a little bit more light, but we went pretty heavy on our conversation before we did the art. And, and then once we tapped into whatever we were going to do, it was all very like, okay, let's just see what comes out. and we're talking about what came out, and everybody's just like, I don't know, this is what happened,
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah. It's
Yeah.
powerful.
Yeah,
That's how you know you're in that ease and flow and you're being guided. Like you said, Danielle, by your spirit guides, by your angels, whoever is present.
Yeah. Right.
I love that stuff. I love that you're doing this. Like it lights you up.
Yeah. I love it. It's definitely, meaningful to me. And I didn't know if Wendy meant me or Stephanie, because I also feel that it lights Stephanie up. So maybe we're talking to both of us.
Well, and it like what you said too, Danielle or Steph, I don't remember who said this now, but when you notice I think both of you, your clients, right, have that switch, that I experienced that too. And for me, I think you guys probably feel the same way. That is such an honor for me to see that, to witness that.
Yeah.
And that just helps raise the vibration and spread that light. Yeah. This is a theme we've been talking about through this entire conversation. So I wanted to call that out.
Yeah, I know. It's funny because even I've had a couple people have to miss classes. And so I've been recording and posting it in a place for them. And in all honesty, my reality when I record something like that, I'm like, they're probably not going to go back and watch it.
Right, because
who
nobody
goes back and does
recordings.
that? One of the people was like, I love that you're doing this. I was so inspired by the recording the other day that I've got a whole project to do for this weekend. And I'm like, amazing.
Yeah.
It really is.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
So cool. So can you, because not everybody knows what EFT tapping is, can you explain that to us? And I don't know if there's, just explain it to us.
Sure. So EFT stands for Emotional Freedom Techniques. I say that because my neighbor, I said, oh, I do EFT. She's like, isn't it a bank thing? I'm like, I need to make sure to clarify about this. So, sorry.
It's okay.
Just popped right out of
one of your angels just went, let's have some fun.
Can you hear me okay?
Yeah, we can.
Yeah. Okay. Emotional freedom techniques. So it's also an energy-based technique, which is why I love it so much, where you're tapping around specific points that are connected to all the different energy lines, which are connected to the different organs of the body.
Mhm.
And, you know, in that energetic field is where emotion flows. So
Mhm.
whenever we have a negative emotion that's making us feel heavy, negative, blocked, down, it means some energy is stuck, right?
Mhm. Yeah.
So just like water, if water's stuck, it becomes swampy, smelly. And so then that happens to us over time, right? When we keep holding
Mhm.
that emotion inside. But also just
Ugh.
like water, because energy is it's comparable. When water flows, it
Mhm.
purifies itself, right? So
Mhm.
through EFT, we're tapping the different points to try to start to move that energetic
Yeah.
flow so it can start purifying itself. So
Mhm.
first of all, on an energetic basis, you feel lighter.
Mhm.
Mhm.
How people that experience that real in reality is like, in more science terms, it like lowers your cortisol by 24%.
That's
Mhm.
People
important.
they experience huge stress relief, more calm. And then EFT so has this tapping element, but it also has this talking element.
Mhm.
And so where the practitioner is prompting you and helping you sort of face,
Mhm.
really the prompts are to help you face whatever emotion you're dealing with, so that we're
Mhm.
coming out of any kind of avoidance, suppression, you
Right.
know, all the weird things that we unconsciously do with our uncomfortable emotions, but then they're just like festering in there. So you're
Mhm.
bringing it into the light, into conscious awareness through
Yeah.
facing it and tapping on it. So through that process, yeah, you're moving it and you're clearing it and
Right.
you're growing like a resilience to it. And you know, last night I did a little event on the topic of overwhelm,
Ooh.
and I led a tapping circle. And what was really so interesting to me, just through that little group tap, and
Yeah.
it was like an hour. We did a few rounds. They're clearing their problem by themselves. I'm
Mhm.
just, you know, asking them, okay, how
Mm.
are you feeling? And where are you feeling
Right.
this in your body? And I'm taking some notes and then I'm mirroring back to them. But in the end, the stuff they're telling me is like, oh, I realized why I, you know, react, or I was trying to escape things that I'm not feeding them that. Their
Right.
own inner wisdom, right, is awakening as they're clearing that stuck energy. Because
Mhm.
when it's stuck, we're blinded. We're
Mhm.
in a loop, we're in a pattern, we can't get out. So sometimes we need help to get out so we can
Mhm.
see
Right.
from a different perspective. And I feel
Yeah.
like that's what EFT ultimately does. It's
Right.
clearing emotion and beliefs, but it's like reframing. So you get to see
Yes.
yourself and your problem and your life like with totally new eyes.
Mhm. Is
So yeah.
Oh, go
Mhm.
ahead. Go ahead.
I was just going to say that that seems to be the lasting effect for people. So now they're looking from a different perspective, and they know that anytime they're stuck again, they can tap on it, and then they kind of get the answer. And I mean,
Mhm.
it can be light or it can be super deep, right? You can also
Mhm.
work with traumatic memories, and those take longer to shift.
Mhm. Yep.
But and then anywhere in between, you can do just like daily dusting,
Yeah.
you know?
As
Yeah.
I was just gonna ask, is like, can you kind of guide us in a very quick, like,
Mhm.
daily dusting?
I love
Oh,
that.
okay. All right. Well, so, hmm, let's see. Where should I start? This is impromptu.
I know.
Is there any issue? Is there any stress, any worry going on? Anything like
Hmm.
that?
I mean, I feel
About
like
the
it's
world,
always,
life? Yeah.
oh, world.
World. Let's do world.
Let's do
Worried,
world.
worried about the world.
Yeah.
Steph
Worried
and I were
about the
both
world.
like, yeah, world.
Your eyes. Right. Very common. All right. So we'll take worried about the world.
Mhm.
And since we're going to do something really light dusting, I'm going to use the choices technique, which is not always the go-to technique when we're like doing deep emotional processing.
Yeah.
But
Mhm.
for the light dusting, I'm going to
Right.
use the choosing. So we have worried about the world,
Yeah.
and we're going to work on choosing, let's say, our light, or
Mhm.
light, because light keeps coming up in
Yeah.
today's talk.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
agree?
Mhm.
All right. So you're just going to follow me through the tapping points. And again, there's a general set of tapping points. Gary Craig is the founder of EFT. He created the initial ones, but many practitioners bring in alternative points. So just follow along with, I'll prompt you. Okay. Mine are like a mix of both. All right. So we're going to start with the karate chop point on the side of the hand, the pinky side, and you're gently tapping with your fingertips or your fingers, just enough for you to kind of stimulate comfortably. All right. And then you're going to repeat after me. Even though I feel worried about the world,
even though I feel worried about the world,
it's okay.
It's okay.
I love and accept myself anyway.
I love and accept myself anyway.
I forgive myself for worrying.
I forgive myself for worrying.
And I now choose my light again.
I now choose my light again.
So we're going to say that a couple more times. Even though I feel so worried about this world.
Even though I feel so worried about this world.
I don't know what the future is going to bring.
I don't know what the future is going to bring.
It's okay.
It's okay.
I love and accept myself anyway.
I love and accept myself anyway.
And I now choose my light again.
And I now choose my light again.
Even though sometimes I'm so overwhelmed with worry about this world.
Even though I'm so overwhelmed with worry about this world.
And sometimes I get into really negative thoughts.
And sometimes I get into really negative thoughts.
It's okay.
It's okay.
I forgive myself for that.
I forgive myself for that.
And I now choose my light again.
And I now choose my light again.
Okay, I'm tapping the top of your head. All this worry about the world.
All this worry about the world.
Okay, now inside of your eyebrows, I use 2 hands, so just follow along. Yeah. Sometimes it's so overwhelming.
Sometimes it's so overwhelming.
Side of your eyes. And sometimes I'm spiraling in negative thoughts and emotions.
And sometimes I'm spiraling in negative thoughts and emotions.
Under your eyes. And that's okay.
And that's okay.
Under your nose. That's very understandable.
That's very understandable.
Under your lip. That's a normal response to what's going on out there.
That's a normal response to what's going on out there.
Under your collarbone. So I'm allowing myself to feel it. Center of your chest. And I'm letting myself know it's okay to feel it.
And I'm letting myself know it's okay to feel it.
And now under your arm. It's okay to feel worried about this world.
It's okay to feel worried about this world.
Side of your thumb. Most of my worry comes.
Most of my worry comes.
Next finger. Because of my love.
Because of my love.
Next finger. Because of my care for people and the earth.
Because of my care for people and the earth.
Next finger. And I want good things for my fellow humans.
And I want good things for my fellow humans.
Next finger. I want good things for this planet.
And I want good things for this planet.
Side of your hand. So the bigger my love is.
So the bigger my love is.
Top of your head. The bigger my worry is.
The bigger my worry is.
Inside of your eyebrows. And that's okay.
And that's okay.
Side of your eyes. Right here and now, I'm going to choose to take a deep breath and release some of this worry.
Right here and now, I'm going to choose to take a deep breath and release some of this worry.
Okay, under your eyes, let's take a deep breath in. And big exhale. Under your nose. As I let go of my worry.
As I let go of my worry.
Under your lip. I'm going to choose my love.
I'm going to choose my love.
Under your collarbone. I'm going to choose the light of my love.
I'm going to choose the light of my love.
Center of your chest. Because that light can help this world more than my worry.
Because that light can help this world more than my worry.
Under your arm. So I'm coming back to my light.
So I'm coming back to my light.
Side of your thumb. I'm remembering my light.
I'm remembering my light.
Next finger. And I'm remembering that all humans have light.
And I'm remembering that all humans have light.
Next finger. So right here and now, I'm choosing for light.
So right here and now, I'm choosing for light.
Next finger. I'm choosing to add to the light in this world.
I'm choosing to add to the light in this world.
Next finger. I'm not going to choose to add to the darkness.
I'm not going to choose to add to the darkness.
Side of your hand. So I'm releasing worry and choosing light again.
So I'm releasing worry and choosing light again.
Okay, lower your hands to your lap. Close your eyes. Take a nice deep conscious breath in. Feel your whole body. And big exhale. How was that?
That was amazing.
That was really good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. What did you notice?
Thank you.
You're welcome.
When you said, had us repeat, I choose to bring light into this world because worry does no good for this world. I was like, oh, yeah, right.
Mm-hmm.
As I'm worrying, what good is that doing? No, I'm sending light out.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There were a lot of good things, but when we stopped and put our hands in our lap, like I could feel like first the vibration in my hands, but it like went through my whole body. So again, that feeling that energy flow was like amazing.
That's great. Thank you for sharing. You know, that's something I feel very passionate about. Like light workers, we're also living in this world. We're dealing with our worries. We're generally very sensitive people. So including me, highly easily stimulated, reactive, emotional. So, but we are the light workers. So the more we clear that, and let our light is shining out and affecting, even more people.
Right.
So I feel passionate about light workers taking those little moments to do some dusting of their light. Yeah.
I love that.
Yeah.
That was fantastic. Thank you.
Wow.
You're welcome.
And we're just shining our lights even brighter now.
Yeah, exactly.
Exactly. Yeah. So thank you for suggesting that. And just to kind of conclude about the transformative art healing. So you can see with the EFT, there's like talking and we're talking through the problem. But with transformative art healing, there's no talking. You come with your problem, your issue that you want to clear. And then I just guide you through the 12 steps. Even the tapping are just like sort of meditative prompts to release, to clear. And so people who have issues that they don't want to talk out loud, right? Maybe they don't know how to, or it's too hard for them.
Right.
It's really excellent. Yeah. It's really, so it's like the difference between the two modalities. So as an emotional healing coach, if I meet someone, some people they want to talk it out, right? And so then we can tap through it and work through it using tapping. And if it's so deep or it's so hard to talk about, that's where the transformative art healing comes in. So I just wanted to clarify that. Yeah.
I love that.
Wow. Well,
that's good, girl.
Should we drive this home?
I guess so.
Okay, here we go. I feel like your website is the best place to get in touch with you, to learn more about you, Danielle, to book calls with you. Am I correct?
Yes.
Okay, awesome.
Yes.
That'll be in the show notes.
DanielleGaudette.com.
Yes. Yes.
Excellent.
And I also have a YouTube channel that I'm doing some
Nice.
EFT. So those are two good places to find me.
Oh, what is the YouTube channel called?
It's called Healing Tree with Danielle.
Ah, beautiful. So easy
Yeah.
to find. All of the places you can find Danielle will be in the show notes. And so go visit, learn more about her, reach out. You saw what she did with me and Stephanie. And yeah, I can definitely feel that energy moving through.
Yeah. And I hope you guys do that EFT at home. Like while you're listening, do it with us. Enjoy it, feel it, redo it, keep doing it.
Yeah.
Repeat.
Yes,
Repeat.
that's right.
Repeat.
That's
Needed.
right.
Exactly. Oh, all right. So, and then we just want to ask that you guys give a like, a follow, a subscribe to the YouTube, to the Spotify, the places that you listen and watch.
It really does help us to shine our light brighter.
It does.
Yeah,
It does.
that's right.
And share the show with a friend if you feel inspired to. Thank you so much. Thank you, Danielle, for being
Thank
our
you,
guest
Danielle.
today. And
Oh, thank you both for having me.
Of course. And we'll see you next time.
See you next time.
Bye.
Bye.